What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome to Everquest 2. Now, why the heck are we looking at this game? Well, right now in Everquest 2, they have a brand new progression server called the Fallen Gate. Now, I've covered Everquest 2 on my channel several times, and even though I love the game, I'm in love. This is like my top 3 MMOs of all time is Everquest 2. I never recommend new players to come to the game because the game is just so massive and there's so many weird features in the game. Keep in mind, Everquest 2 has 13 expansions, and every single expansion makes the game bigger and more complex. So even though I really have a soft spot for Everquest 2, I never recommend people to really play the game if they've never played it before. It's just too much. It's just way too much. With this progression server, you know what? I think I changed my mind. I think I do recommend highly to play Everquest 2 if you haven't before. This server, the Fallen Gate, is a very highly populated server. Right now, it's Everquest 2 Vanilla, and the way it works is that every 12 weeks, a new expansion will open up. So in 11 weeks, it'll open up to the next expansion. Then 12 weeks after that, the next expansion. Then 12 weeks after that, the next expansion. So you can actually play Everquest 2 in manageable chunks and really kind of understand the game and enjoy the game and kind of see the way it was meant to be played. And I have to tell you, Everquest 2 it's a really good game to play. And I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna record a few videos kind of explaining a few features of Everquest 2. In today's video, let's talk about crafting, which is an odd place to start. But crafting is actually a really integral part of this game because when you think about Everquest 2 and the experience curve, it is a very slow game to level in. So I've been playing the game since Friday. So Friday, Saturday, today is Sunday. I'm only, what level am I like? Level 8, level 7? Let's double check really quick. I am level 8. I am level 8 after 3 days of playing pretty hardcore. I played pretty lightly on Friday. I played almost all day Saturday, and I'll be playing all day Sunday. I'm only level 8. That's it. And I'm a vet. Like, I played the game at launch. I have level 80. I have a level 86 character. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know where I need to go. But the progression on vanilla Everquest 2 is way slower, and that is a good thing. And the reason why that's a good thing is because items in the game mean more because you use them longer, right? In all the other current MMOs, you blow through like 10 levels in an hour. Like, who cares what equipment that you have? There's no time to craft anything because in like 5 minutes, you're gonna outlevel what you crafted. So what's the point of crafting? In Everquest 2 Vanilla, that is not a thing. The things that you craft in this game mean something. They last a long time. And let's kind of go through a little bit of this right now. So let's pretend that I just logged on, right? You might do something like this. Like, I'm gonna log on, I'm gonna take a look at my character and say, look at this. I only got one Jum Pie. What the heck is a Jum Pie? Here in Everquest 2, you do need food and water to regenerate your health and your mana pools. So I only have one Jum Pie. So if I just logged on, I might say, you know what? I need to go over here to the crafting table and create some food for my character if I'm gonna be out and playing for a while. Because if you run out of food, it really sucks to regenerate your health. So I'll come over here and I'll create a Jum Pie. This stuff means a lot to your overall experience to the game. Could you go to a tavern or an inn and buy food? Yeah, you can buy food off of a vendor, but it's nowhere near as powerful and it lasts nowhere near as long. It's something that you can do kind of, you know, if you're in a bind. But this is kind of what I was talking about when it comes to things that matter in the game due to the speed of the experience and the speed of leveling. Crafting your own food, that's a legit thing to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing right here. And I'll kind of explain how to craft in the game here in a bit. The actual act of crafting isn't super special, isn't anything that I would like go crazy over. Like the actual crafting, not super awesome, but the weight of the crafting and the fact that it is super impactful for yourself as well as financially if you want to sell some of this stuff as well. So that's something that you might start off doing, right? You just log on, you get some food, you're feeling pretty good. Now, you might go over to this crafting table over here and say, you know what? My spells are a little bit lacking. Here in EverQuest 2, you learn spells automatically, but you can upgrade them over time with different spell scrolls and books. And of course, you can craft those. So you can go over to this crafting table right here and you can make pretty much anything for any class. Now I have myself a filter that I made just to look at the stuff that is on my class. So let's say Medusa Gaze is this spell right here. As you see, the level, if you look at the actual skill effect right there, it says Medusa Gaze at Apprentice level. So I want to upgrade this to Journeyman level to make it more powerful, to make it do more damage. So I'll go over here and do some crafting. Now this is the crafting here in EverQuest 2. Like I said, it's not super amazing. It's extremely grindy, extremely time consuming, and you know, I'll be honest, a little boring. Like it's this mini game where you press craft and you have to be on the lookout for things that go wrong in your crafting. And these things right here will fix the impurities of your crafting. So you have to be at your keyboard, you have to be watching it. And like I said, it's not super interesting, it's a bit slow. You can spend all day crafting and still barely scratch the surface. So that is that. So there you go. So I just created Medusa Gaze, which is an upgrade to my ability. So if you look at the right, my apprentice level is 12 to 15 damage. The one that I just crafted is 15 to 18. So boom, just gave myself a little DPS, and there it is right there. And I can continue to do that for all of the spells that I kind of have. Let's see. Brain Shock is another one that I need to upgrade. Is it apprentice level? Nope, it's adept, so I don't need that. Let's see what it is. Force Hesitation. I need to also upgrade that. So I can spend a ton of time, at least about an hour or so, making sure that all my spells are up to date. So let's say the night before you did a bunch of leveling, you're gonna wake up the next day, hit this crafting table, and make sure that all your spells are upgraded as well. Now, like I said before, I've been playing this game since Friday. I don't have feet. I don't have pants. I don't have earrings. I don't have a wrist. So you know what? I'm gonna change some of that right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over to this crafting station here and actually make clothing. So keep in mind what I just said earlier, the things that you craft in this game will last you a good amount of time. And as you can see from my character model, you're not even guaranteed to get loot drops to fill out your character slots. Like I've been playing, like I said, since Friday, haven't got a single pair of pants yet. So let's do this. We'll go to just to my class. And you can make any kind of filter you want, which is actually pretty cool. So if you're a different class, you can set it up by which class you are, what level it is, whether it's different knowledge bases, all kinds of different things you can set these filters up to. So it's a pretty convenient way to just jump on here. So here we go. I need a pair of freaking pants. All right, so I'm gonna make myself some pantaloons, the strongest pantaloons that I can make. Let's see hither. All right, let's go ahead and make these pants right here. So I've never made these pants before. That's why everything shows unknown. So this will be a recipe that might be hard to make, but we'll see. Probably not. And you can see my character right here. She's crafting away. No pants on. Like, come on, lady, put some freaking pants on. These are the pants that I got from the not even Newbie Island. Like, these are the pants that you get when you create the character. Now, as you can see, I might not be able to make these pants, because these bars basically indicate how close you are to making the product. And if this green bar goes away, I will not make the pair of pants. So I'm hoping that almost, yeah, this might go away here. As you can see, I failed, but I might be able to bring it back. If I do this, there it is. Brought it back, and there goes my pants. I leveled up as well. So you have two different levels here in EverQuest 2. You have your combat level, and then you have your crafting level. So I'm level 8 as my character, and I'm also level 8 as a crafter now. So I just made a pair of pants. A good pair of pants. That's gonna last me a long time. Had I made this when I first got to town, I would still be using these pants. So that's what I'm kind of trying to tell you guys, is that the way that this game is set up in the vanilla state, things matter, things last. And it makes the game just more enjoyable when you can actually, you know, play the entire game. Not just running through questing, running through levels. There's a lot of different side projects that you want to work on while you're playing EverQuest 2. You might do a special quest for a bag or a special quest for a recipe, and all of those things really matter, and you can really feel like you're not wasting your time because, oh, in 5 minutes I'm gonna out-level it. So I also need a pair of booties. Let's make ourselves some booties as well. Let's do this. Do my little filter here with my class. You can make backpacks as well in this game. Which is kind of fun, right? When you think about all of the free-to-play games that are out on the market right now, the only way that you can get backpacks is through the cash shop. Now, here in EverQuest 2, you can also buy bags in the cash shop as well, but you can still create them and craft them as well. So it doesn't completely lock you out, which is also another good point that I should bring up. This server is only for subscribers, so do keep that in mind if you do want to come back. Yes, EverQuest 2 is a free-to-play game, but this server in particular is only for people that subscribe to the game, and it's your typical $14 or $15 a month, so do keep that in mind. But the game is highly populated. People are all over the place at all different levels, especially the low-level areas and in town. As you can see, there are people all around me crafting. Like, look around. There's people all in this little area. Hold on. We'll take a look around, but you've probably seen it as I've walked around. The chat is going 99 miles an hour. There's guilds that are recruiting. It's just a really good time to play an MMO. And I recommend jumping into the game right now because you're not going to really get a second chance to experience EverQuest 2 like this due to the popularity of the server and due to the fact that there's not a lot of other MMOs out there right now that can offer this experience. When you play a game at launch with an MMO, it's such a different feeling than when you come in 5 years later, right? And it's an experience that you really can't go back to unless you have a progression server. So come back, man. I think if you've never played EverQuest 2, this is the first time I'll ever recommend EverQuest 2. Come back on this progression server. Yes, it's $14 a month. Trust me, give it a shot. Pay your 14 bucks. You can join my guild, not my guild, the guild that I'm in, Legion, will absolutely take you. I'm Unbreakable Kim in the game, of course. And play the game in the sense that you're not in a rush. Because what's the rush for anything, right? Play the game the way you want to play the game. Come in, do some quests, do some crafting, make yourself some food, make yourself a full suit of armor like I just did. Upgrade your spells for yourself and your friends. Like, just take it easy. Just enjoy the game. And I'm going to be bringing you some more videos talking about the overall game itself and what's kind of going on. But yeah, this is EverQuest 2. Another really neat thing about the progression of this game, I haven't left town yet. The entire time I played this game, from Friday until now, I have not left town. Now, there's a few districts like that are within the town, like a sewer, a little forest area within the town. But for the most part, I have not left Kinos. That's the first town that you go to when you're a brand new character on the good side. Haven't even left town. That's that's how much time that you can spend in this game playing it the right way when you're not zooming through the levels. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to kind of talk about in this video. This video is not for like an experienced crafter or an experienced EverQuest 2 player, anyone that's been playing this game for years. You know all the things that I'm talking about. This is for you guys that are kind of on the outside. You don't have an MMO home, and you were looking at EverQuest 2. You saw the news that this came out. Give it a try. You will be very impressed and very surprised on how good this game is. It was a victim of timing. You know, it came out at the same time that WoW came out, and the graphic engine was just stupid. There was no computers that could even run the game at the time, and that was a massive mistake. It really was. But nowadays, you don't really have to worry about that. The game is oozing with content, oozing with players, and to kind of finalize my thoughts in this video, the way that you level in this game and the speed that you level in this game will make you appreciate things a lot more. I appreciate the pants that I just made and the boots that I just made. I appreciate every little bit of DPS that I can squeeze out of my spells when I craft better ones. All of that stuff has way more weight in a game where everything is just slowed down a little bit. Not to mention, this video is not going to be about combat. We'll talk about this just for a second. In this area, these monsters, I'll kill a monster really quick. Let's just kill one. But I'm trying to say here is that grouping means a lot. Like, you want to group in this game as much as you possibly can. because killing things isn't a fast affair. It's not like Black Desert Online where you'll kill like 100 enemies by yourself and you're like this super powered human that can destroy everything. Not like that in this game at all. So my character is kind of all based off of God, come on. I'm all kind of based off of charming enemies and then using those enemies to fight other enemies. That's kind of how, like, I'm super weak on my own. But as long as I charm someone, I'm in good shape. Aw, man, I wanted to kill that knoll. You jerk. Let's find something around here. But yeah, this little newbie cave is really populated. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Well, you know what? I don't see any gnolls around here. I have a quest to kill 30 gnolls. Ah, come on, you jerk. Man, I hate these games when they're all populated. You got people stealing your kills. Ah, freaking scumbags. Anyway, let's just kill this random spider. So I'll pull this guy. I'll root him in place and back up a little bit. Now, yeah, the combat is old school. It's tab targeting, hotkey based combat. It's a little bit slower, but it's a little bit more methodical and thought out as well. So I root that little spider and I'll shoot it from a distance. But you can kind of see my killing speed. That's how long it takes me to kill a mob. So I'll be much better off if I group with someone. So that's another reason why you want to kind of join a guild in this game as well. And like I said, this video is not about combat. We'll talk about combat in a separate video. But yeah, that's EverQuest 2. That's crafting. That's the Fallen Gate progression server, which I highly recommend. Come on, man. I can't see the target over that little hill. Root him in place. DPS him down. I'll pick that up. I'll pick up that. You want everything. You want to sell everything in this game. You want to loot everything in this game. You want to harvest everything in this game. Everything that you can possibly do will make your experience better here in EverQuest 2. Because I think you'll get a lot out of the game if you play everything. So if you focus on more than just combat, you focus on harvesting and gathering and crafting, you'll get a lot out of this game. Like this little garden right here, this is how I make my jum pies. Like right here, I get things that I can use, like this, some tea leaf, so I can make tea out of this. I really want some jums though. Some jum and a tum-tum. Some black coffee beans. So you really want to just do everything. There's some wood over here. So if I want to make arrows and bows. Ah, you little gnoll. You little gnoll. Don't you see I'm trying to do some woodworking? Alright. Now I'm totally turning the video off this time. Shouldn't even have any combat in this video. I don't know how we got here. But here we are. And as you can see, there's people all over the freaking place. It is a highly populated game right now. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright. Back to my woodworking. Anyway, guys, my name is F. Ooh, look at this boss over here. Oh, you jerk. I want to kill that. Old school mechanics where you have to tag the enemy. Oh, someone's running. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Are they losing? Oh, they're good. Of course, I am a caster, so I can't tank. Like, this is... Oh, and I just pulled two. Oh, this is a good time to end the video. So what I'll do, I'll mez this guy. We'll mesmerize him. Oh yeah, crowd control, baby. That's why I don't really mind the slower pace of the combat. My pet automatically turns off, right? Oh, he's dying from poison. Or what are you doing, pet? My pet's dead. Pet's dead. All right. So what we'll do here? Mez that. Crap. Root that. Oh God. Let's charm it. Let's charm the gnoll. We'll charm the gnoll to kill the bat. All right. Root the bat again. Unfortunately, my gnoll that I charmed is still rooted. All right, there you go, buddy. Now we're in. And this is what you get when you have a little bit slower paced combat. The things that you do matter. You feel really accomplished when you do stuff like that. Where you're like, all right. In the middle of battle, I'll charm this gnoll, and then I'll root this bat, and then I'll spin them around and put them against each other. Like, things like that are really fun in a game like this, and you can't get that from action combat. I'm not saying action combat is worse. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that tap targeting and slower paced combat, it has its pluses. It's not all bad. It's not all like terrible and old school. Here's my new little buddy. Graphics aren't too bad, right? Graphics are still pretty good for a game this old. Anyway, guys, I swear I'm out this time. My name is Everquest 2. My name is FG3000. That was Everquest 2. And I'll see you in some other videos kind of explaining some other sides of the game as well. We'll see you then. Later.